get to work. Go on.
Hey everybody, Gears here with day 9. What happened to day 7 and 8? Well, I just kind of plowed through all the Bondo work and got a lot done. 2 cans are down. I'm well into my 3rd can there, and I bought a 4th just in case. And this is a preliminary test layout of how everything looks. I'm pretty happy. It's going to be good. Today's work includes finishing passes. It's still, I want it to be off level so that any water is always going to drip to one side or the other. Right now it leans forward really well, but now it's off to this corner, and I'd like to even this one up a little more. I spent a long time with a belt sander trying to get this corner down, but even after all that, there's still too much of a cant. And as you can see over here, there's a lot of filling to do along that edge. So I'm going to raise this side up a little, make it just a little more even, but just a degree or 2 off so it's not quite so tilted. Right now it just feels like it's there instead of here-ish. And things are proceeding apace. I had hoped to embed a lot of these things into the Bondo, but working with it the last 2 days, I realized that just wasn't possible. It sets too fast, it's too sloppy, it doesn't go down neatly at all. I had been using paint sticks to trowel it all into place, and when I switched up to the plastic pallets, which are somewhere, here they are, those put a much nicer coating on, so I may still be able to embed a few of these things. It's tough to tell right at the moment. If I can, I will. If I can't, then that's fine. I'll just use JB Weld or something else to set them into place. So it's time to pull all these things up and do some work. So essentially I've just been getting into this and I just keep going. So I've gone through 4 cans of Bondo as of now, and I'm almost there. Maybe one more will do it, but I thought that for number 3 and number 2, and definitely nowhere close as yet. But it's looking real good. And over here with Apples, I'm going to give him quick sanding right now. I may give him another gloss. If so, it's going to be the last gloss that I've got, so it'll have to be a perfect finish. It's looking pretty good now as is. Had a couple drips here and there, but they haven't been too bad. He's nowhere near as glossy as I'd like. I'd like to go a dozen more coats at least, but time and money budgets are at an end at this point. So yeah, that's it for tonight. I'm taking tomorrow off. So out of 9 days, I've taken 2 days off, so that's 7 days of work so far, and they've been 6 to 8 hour days of work. I'm still going to do some more tonight, so maybe I'll shoot another video, but probably not. I'm just waiting for some of the more recent Bondo to really set, because it takes, I mean, it sets in a few minutes, but it really needs maybe in half an hour or an hour to cure before you can really sand it reliably. But there are portions of it that I can start sanding, so I'll start doing that. Hey everybody, Gears here with another installment on Apple's Dome. This is the 5th layer of gloss, and it's the first layer to go down on what was scattered gloss. How to describe that? The first 4 layers essentially wiped away except for the deepest crevices. Then the previous layer to this was the one with some decent coverage. I'm expecting this, sanding at 500, just a single pass, to bring down to be a really good near final sort of thing. I don't know what I'm talking about, but I'm sanding it down, gonna let it dry. Maybe I'll hit it with another layer of gloss today, maybe not. It's my last can. I do have to do a hardware store run tomorrow for the rest of the car, so I just might go and get a couple more cans of gloss, but that depends on how the next round comes out. I would like to go with a super deep gloss, like 25 layers deep, but it's a budget thing at this point. Hey everybody, Gears here on day 12. Today is day 12. I took 9, 10, and 11 off to let my hands recuperate. They're in terrible, terrible pain from all the arthritis and repetitive stirring of the Bondo, which I'm now on to my 5th can right over here. So I'm going to do a little of that today. I've got Apples, who is just got a sanding on his 5th coat, so the next coat, number 6, could be his last, but I'd like to do a few more than that and keep going for a while. Tomorrow I've got to do a hardware store run, so if I run out of Bondo, then I get more of that, but I think this will finally do it. That's 5 cans, 128 ounces each, plus the activator, I would imagine, for just a little more to make 15, 16, 17 pounds of Bondo here to smooth everything out as it should have been, or hopefully would have been, if it hadn't gotten so warped up. So at some point I have to cut a couple holes in here, definitely after I finish, because of all the debris that's going in. I got to wash the interior down, every single last surface. I might even paint some of it gray, we'll see. So yeah, lots of filler to do, and I also have to get the window tomorrow as well. I do have a candidate piece of Lexan, so hopefully that will work. If not, we'll see what I can do. I'll be doing a square window to keep it simple and put it on the inside so I can unlock it easier from that way and no one can get access from out here. Then I'd also have to cover up the exterior screw or bolt holes somehow once that's in place. So that has to happen just a little sooner than later. I have some U-channel for my computer at home. I don't know if it would be enough to cover the entire window there, but possibly. And yeah, it's just about getting there. I'm debating whether to take this wall all the way to the end or just kind of square it off kind of right where it is. Other than that, it's just a final coating, and hopefully that'll be that. I'm sure I'll have to take it slow. There's still a lot of work to do around here, and what I'm going to do with that I don't quite know. And on the next update I'll be doing the X-Wing wing prototypes.